Welcome back, club members. It's my favorite time of the month. It's Club Wines time. In the back here, I've got Pierre, who is picking and packing all of your orders as we speak. So it's a super exciting time in the warehouse for us today. And this month, we're looking at a super simple theme of going from A to B. And I've chosen two villages, Grand Cru villages, which are Avize and Bouzy. The two producers we're going to look at are the Frerejean Frères house, run by the three brothers, and another amazing producer in Bouzy called Benoît Lahaye, and he is biodynamic and produces a wonderful range of champagne. The first house we're looking at today is Frerejean Frères. You guys know them, I'm sure you do. We've been talking about these guys for a long time. We met them back in 2018. They were fresh to Australia. They had some real dynamism and vigor to what they were doing with their production. And they started this house in 2006. And it was the three brothers, Guillaume, Richard, and Rudolph, who put their energies together to make this happen. Now, that's still a very young house in consideration. You know, 12 years on, it's still pretty young. But in saying that, it's come a long way, and wow, have they achieved some big goals in that time. The collaboration cuvee we put together with them is the Cuvée de lEmpereur, and that's the one that we're featuring this month. So the wine that we're looking at today is Cuvée de lEmpereur, which actually marks 250 years of Napoleon's birthday, since the 15th of August 1769 till 2019, which was last year. It is a numbered release, so it's limited edition. This one is actually bottle 407, and it is a combination of Premier Cru and Grand Cru fruit. Big fan of this. It's rich, it's ripe, it's quite luscious. 50% is Chardonnay coming from Cremant and Avize, and the other 50% is Pinot Noir coming from Grove, which, if you know the Paul Roger, Sir Winston Churchill, that is where the Pinot Noir comes for that wine, so top fruit. You can see the color, it's really quite lovely and dark. The aromas are quite rich, toasty. There's this lovely stone fruit, yellow fruit coming through. There's a great mineral persistence in this as well. And for me, as it warms up in the mouth, you've got this almost cognac-like essence, which is this lovely barrel liqueur type of flavor happening, but it's still so fresh. The acidity is so clean, it's balanced, and it really wants you to come for another glass. So I'm super happy with that wine. Right, so next up, super excited about this producer. His name is Benoît Lahaye. He is based in the Grand Cru village of Bouzy, and he took over the estate in '93 and pretty much straight away turned it across to organics, and then swiftly after that into biodynamic viticulture. He only has 5 hectares, so pretty small production overall, and what his focus is, he says that I'm a farmer first, then a winemaker. He spends more time in the vineyards than he does making the wine, because if you get it right there, you don't really need to do too much in the winery. So my favorite part, the tasting, le dégustation, and here we are. This is it. You can see when you lift it up in the glass, if you can at home, put this to a white background and do it low, and you can really see the color. The color is this sort of deep golden amber with this pink tinge in there, like a rose gold. It's really quite subtle. The nose is filled with like rhubarb and raspberry ripple and all these amazing red fruits, and it's definitely, for me, one of those great food wines. You can do quite a lot with this. Again, lovely interplay between this ripeness of fruit, this incredible range of red fruits, as we mentioned before, but this acid line that comes straight through and keeps it all really fresh and nicely tucked in. This is what, for me, great winemaking is about. This is what it should be like. It shouldn't be all blousy and all over the place, which some Blanc de Noirs can be. They get it wrong. So I'm super impressed with that, and I can feel my mouth just watering now. So do enjoy that one. Up this month, we're super excited to obviously show you these two wines from amazing house, the Frerejean Frères, which is a growing maison, and a smaller producer like Benoît Lahaye. These wines are where it's at for us and show great quality. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate your viewership. And we have next month actually a special guest joining us. We'll be out in location in Melbourne, and we're going to be doing some food pairings, so keep an eye on that. And lastly, I wanted to say thank you very much for all the new members that have joined. Our somewhat humble club has grown into quite the community, and we're super proud to have you on board. Thank you.